Today, we're going to be talking about the Tearmoon Empire. I really like this series. I found it a couple weeks ago and I binge watched it, and I binge watched it hard. Tearmoon Empire is a story about this princess. As you see back there's a guillotine. It's loosely based on the story of Antoinette, if you ever heard that story, right? And she grows up to be a selfish princess. At age 20, does well, actually not at 20. At 17, does like a revolution in her country that's actually very more complicated than you're led to believe. I don't want to give any spoilers, but there's a revolution that happens, and she's seen as a brat. And even though she didn't cause the revolution, she has the infamous cake reference and stuff like that. She gets captured and thrown in prison for 3 years, and in these 3 years, she starts keeping a diary and. At the end of her third year, she becomes 20, and she gets beheaded by that guillotine over there, which turns into kind of a joke. But she gets beheaded, and then time reverses back. Her name is Princess Mia. She gets reversed back 8 years to when she was 12, and her sole mission is to stop this revolution and stop her own beheading, and to become friends with people that she didn't become friends with before. And even though she is not at fault for this revolution, she was selfish, and she took the blame for it. So she's trying to fix all these things, and now she's seen as like the wisdom of the empire because she's known to be this noble person that she's actually not. But it is hilarious to watch. It takes the trope as like one of the villainous animes that we all love to hate, or hate to love. Guilty pleasure in those animes, but they're a lot of fun to watch, right? Most of the villainous ones that we see, there's some standout ones like Seventh Time Loop. It's not really a villainous one, but I would recommend everyone to see Seventh Time Loop. It's so good. But this is probably at the top of the villainous genre for me. When I watch this, because I watch almost every anime I see, and I just go on Crunchyroll and I parole all the animes I haven't seen, or I go on Netflix and I parole all the animes I haven't seen, and I give them a try. I don't even look at the stars. I don't even look what people have said about them. I just go, I like that animation, let's give it a try. Okay, well, in fact, if you didn't know, I've almost seen 3,000 anime, and I don't count an anime till its entirety is done. That means if I haven't seen all of Blue Box, I don't count Blue Box. If I haven't seen all of Boruto, I don't count Boruto. If I haven't seen all of One Piece, I don't count One Piece. It's just kind of like that. So when I say I've seen 3,000 anime, that means I've seen every single episode. Now, I don't count fillers as episodes. It's manga canon or anime canon. It's not fillers. I hate fillers. I absolutely hate all fillers. Alright. Naruto killed me on fillers a long time ago. And Naruto, Full Metal Alchemist, Bleach, they all killed me on fillers. Fillers are a waste of time. The characters don't remember them, so why should I? Okay, so anyway, Tearmoon Empire is fantastic, right? She's trying to, stop her own execution, and there's these funny chibi moments where the guillotine's like chasing her around and everything. I thought it was going to be horrible. Because I've seen the premise before in so many other anime. But, I stick with it and I try to get it. By episode 5, I was hooked. It was really well done. The characters are really well done. You actually grow fond of Princess Mia here, and like I said, it's a 20-year-old actually, but she goes back in time to become 12, and she's actually what character? The Lightable character is what I'm searching for. Because she grows on her journey and becomes a better person, even if she's not trying to be a better person. So anyway, she has this diary that she kept with her while she was in prison and everything, and the diary kind of goes back in time with her. And she like refers to the diary whenever she's stuck or whatnot. Now that's a plot point that does not last, as far as I know. I'm an anime watcher. I'm not a manga reader, so it does not last through the first does not last through the first season. However, I don't want to ruin anything. Maybe it comes back later on. I have no idea. Uh, but I do highly recommend this. For my anime analysis, right? I would, due to the side characters, like we see Ludwig here on the right, and I forget what the red hair maid is, but she's a great character too. And then there's several other side characters that are actually really well done. So for that, my rating for this new series would be a 9.7. That is higher than I normally give most anime series. I don't know if it will ever reach a 10. I don't know if season 2 is gonna like bump it down. Like for my solo leveling grade, I bumped it up because season 2 was really good, and I had it really low. Like for season 1 of solo leveling, I had it at 7.0. With the addition of season 2, it's a 9.0. So I actually like this way better than solo leveling. I think in a heavy genre like the villainous genre, uh, I have to be more critical of stuff because there's so much of it, but it's also good for it too because I can tell what's good and what's bad about the villainous genre, and this is set apart. This stands out in the villainous genre. Highly recommend it. Tearmoon Empire. It's already been confirmed for season 2. I checked on that, so I can't wait to see where this story goes and everything. So it's just fantastic so far. All right, that's all for me right now. I'll keep blabbering. See you next time on the Anime Classroom.